Hey everyone, and welcome back. So we are here tonight. We're going to be trying the demo of a Knight versus Giant. So hopefully all of you are going to get in here pretty quick. I do want to get started on the game tonight because I'm actually excited to try this one. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but SwitchUp did a sponsored video on this, and it really got me interested. This is basically supposed to be a roguelike. Now they said it's very much like a Hades, you know, like not a clone, but it does follow a lot of the setup and general gameplay of Hades, which definitely has me super excited because I've been looking for another one like that. Like, I know we have a lot of roguelikes on the Nintendo Switch, but I've been really looking for one to pull me in like that because Hades I pretty much did most of everything. Obviously I can challenge higher heat levels, like, you know, higher difficulty levels, but I'm not as into that at this point. Like, I want something fresh and new. So hopefully if the demo goes well tonight, we might actually play the full game like on Friday-ish. It's coming out tomorrow. So I was originally going to play Thunder Ray tonight, which I've been talking about for like 2 weeks now, which we will play. And you know what? We might actually play tonight. Like, let's say there isn't that much gameplay that we can get out of the demo. We might actually play a little bit of Thunder Ray. And I'll split, like, the stream later. Like, tomorrow I'll post the 2 videos separately. But, yeah, honestly, I'm really excited to try this one. It's, I'm hoping it turns out to be good. And, you know, I respect the guys at SwitchUp a lot, but obviously, when it's a sponsored video, you always have to take what they, you know, everything with a grain of salt. And it's not that I think they wouldn't say it if the game wasn't good, but you understand what I mean. Is like, we'll get a really good idea of how it's set up tonight. I also want to see what the performance is like. And I'm doing well, Nanaki. Thank you. Welcome back, by the way. I know you've missed a couple of streams lately, but welcome. Hey, Lionel, how you doing? I'm pretty good. And what about you guys? How are you guys doing tonight? I've got my beer, I'm set up, and honestly, I'm feeling, tonight I'm feeling good. Like, it's been a little rough. I've talked about my family stuff and everything. It's been sapping a lot of my strength lately, but I think I'm on the upswing now. Like, I'm feeling like mentally I've gotten over most of the stuff, and like, I'm back to a place where I've accepted things once again. That's what we're gonna find out, Batman. I haven't touched it yet. I literally came down here and downloaded the demo. I literally watched SwitchUp's video like, I'd say 45 minutes ago, and got down here, downloaded the demo, set up the stream, and we're getting ready to go. And by the way, guys, we're most likely gonna stream 3 nights in a row. I'm gonna let everyone know tomorrow officially, but the normal stream at like 6:30-ish is gonna be tomorrow instead of Friday, because Friday night I'm unfortunately indisposed till later. But I think we're gonna do a late night stream on Friday too. So we're most likely gonna stream tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. And we're going to try different games each and every time. The only one that might come back is this one, because if I really like the demo, we might play this one again. So, you know what, guys? Let's jump into it. We've got the setup. We know what we're talking about. Let's jump into the game and see what it's offering. Now, voice acting starts good. Bonjour de France. Bonjour, mon ami. Ça va bien? Of the Round Table.
King Arthur need never know that
we have Merlin setting up the story.
It was I who unleashed the abomination upon Camelot. That I am responsible for the destruction of his kingdom. That the noble blood of the knights of the Round Table is on my hands, and mine alone.
Okay.
But no, this is no fault of mine.
Oui, de mon
It was the
côté,
knights
ça
who
va bien,
meddled with a
Fil
power
Bleu.
they did not, nay, could not.
Don't worry, we're gonna be mostly English tonight. I'm
Power
just
that was
just
mine by
saying hi
right.
to my friend Phil.
And for their folly, they now lie dead. The kingdom is... the less said, the better. And I'm saddled with fixing the whole mess. Why is it always me? It all began with that...
Sorry guys, I'm listening to the
murderous
story because I'm
artifact.
trying to pick up on it.
The
I
Holy
put it a little
Grail.
louder on my
The knights were to bring it to me. How was
Beast
I to know
emerged from
that
the Grail.
gaggle of blundering brutes would jab it with their stabby sticks?
So the knights
How,
unleashed
I said.
a beast from the
I
void,
suppose
from the
in
Holy Grail.
hindsight, perhaps I could have warned them of the dangers.
It's actually releasing
But I
tomorrow, Trump.
digress. Behold, a great beast.
You are
emerged
totally
from the
right,
Grail,
Batman.
birthed
It definitely
by
sounds
the
like the
voided
actor that played
serpent.
Saruman. I don't have his name like right off the top of my head, but
And then it began its terrible work. It cut through the nights as a hot knife. through
even
butter
Gandalf.
Before turning
Listen,
its gaze
I'm listening to it now with my
upon
eyes closed.
Camelot.
I'm getting some Gandalf in
Fiddlesticks,
it.
said I. Yes, Biggie, because I happen to live there. We've all read the tales. The valiant hero in shining armor swoops in to save the day. This is no such tale. Even our stalwart king paled before the might.
This is a long setup story.
Thus it fell to the great and magnanimous Merlin, who imposed his mastery over the Grail, and returned the Void Giant from whence it came to the black firmament betwixt
Just
the stars,
one.
the
Ah.
astral dimension. Of course, nothing in my life has ever gone to plan. Why would this be any different?
Hey, it's a
Camelot
nice
was
setup, man.
funneled into the astral dimension
Camelot
as
disappears,
well.
gets
The
sucked
knights
into
of
the
round
void.
have fallen.
You can only
Yet
save one
I
of us, and now it's
have
up
the
to us to,
power
I guess,
to return
get Camelot
just
back. We'll see. We'll
It
see how it
falls to
works
you.
out. But I like the setup, and I like that they're going story-wise, because sometimes roguelikes have really great gameplay, but let's be honest, what really set Hades apart is the fact that the storyline also got developed. Oh my god. We're not like a lazy bones, come on.
I said, arise, King Arthur,
I don't want to skip, I just want the
and
next line
restore
of the
glory
story.
to
5 more minutes.
the glory of Camelot cannot tarry even for 5 more minutes.
That's sometimes like I have to hold A to skip. Okay, so we've got like a basic tutorial here. So we can move... Actually, what I really like here, and I saw in the controls, I checked out the settings, you can actually use the D-pad. You don't have to use the analog stick to move the character. However, when I looked at how what the setup for the other buttons were, it does look like it's going to be better with the analog stick. You're early for the Friday stream, Grovel. Actually, if you probably missed the announcement earlier, the Friday stream is moved to tomorrow. So we're actually going to be streaming tomorrow around 6:30. And the Friday stream is going to happen, but it's going to be a late stream. Because unfortunately, I'm indisposed Friday night till like around 10, 11-ish. So we're going to stream 3 nights in a row. We're going to stream tonight. We're going to do tomorrow 6:30-ish. And like, I'm talking Eastern time, by the way, guys, when I'm talking time-wise. So deduct 3 hours if you're on the West Coast. And basically, we're lining up for a late stream on Friday. Okay, so we've got the move down. Y is going to be attack. Okay, press B to perform a dash in direction Archer is facing. Dashing can be used to jump over ledges and dodge enemy attacks. Good to know.
Merlin, I can't get through this crag.
Okay. So far though, guys, movement is very responsive. It's early to say because we don't have enemies on the screen yet, but we you know, so far frame rate's okay, but we're gonna see, we're gonna talk about that a little later because we're gonna have to make sure that a little further down that it still works. Press R to open the map and press A to teleport to the selected room. Okay. Archer can only teleport when the current room has been cleared of enemies and the available blessing has been accepted. Okie doke. Interesting. We missed out on some gold. Because there were some boxes on the other screen, but they haven't told us yet to hit the boxes. Is this our first enemy? But really, so far the only thing that annoys me a little bit is when the text boxes are done, you have to hold A to basically... Okay, I couldn't move there right away, guys. So I don't suck that bad. It's just that that's the way it is. So you have to guess when like the text boxes are done, and you have to hold down A to move on. Yeah, the kids are doing great. You know, like I said, it's my extended family. Like I have some elderly, you know, elderly family members in my family, and they're the ones that are doing not so hot. But we're not going to talk about that stuff tonight because, like I said, I'm on the upswing now. Archer can interrupt an enemy by hitting them with a skill or the final attack of a basic combo before the enemy has completed their attack. Okay. Giants and mini-bosses cannot be interrupted by Archer's attacks or skills. Makes sort of sense. Gold can be used to upgrade the kingdom, and Excalibur soul orbs can be used to buy items from the merchant. Got it. Soul orbs and gold can be obtained by clearing rooms or by destroying unbreakable objects. Soul orbs will be reset to 0 once Archer returns to Camelot. So far, pretty standard fare for a roguelike, but that is not bad. That just means that we're looking at systems that we've seen before. So we have collectibles we're going to be upgrading, like a main central hub. And yeah, let's move on. Let's see what else we've got. I really hope that the demo gives us enough meat to like really properly judge the game. Oh. Already a little boss. Interesting.
Your Majesty.
Like I said, I'm really under the impression that the dialogue boxes are having some issues.
You.
Oh, okay, hold on. We have to get in really close. I don't know if we're supposed to lose this fight because right now it looks like this is going to take like freaking ever. This feels like a fight that I'm supposed to lose. We're still gonna try to do as much as we can.
Holy mathematics!
This isn't even funny, man. Like, we're like scratching it. Oh, there. So yeah, that's when we were supposed to lose, guys. Yeah, honestly, it looks like it's a fun time, which is why I'm really interested in trying it out. Wargroove 2 is excellent, by the way, AZ. I actually put it in my eShop deals video because it is excellent, Wargroove 2. I have played a bit of it, but honestly, I'm not going to have time to do a review because the game is going to require too many hours of me right now to do a review on it. But I right away put it in eShop deals because it is excellent. I would say the only slight downside that I can tell to the game, and I said that in eShop deals, is that it doesn't introduce many fresh ideas that you didn't see in the first one. But the first one was already amazing, and the second one basically picks right up there. This an interesting storyline, awesome pixel art, great music, and the same solid gameplay you knew from the first one. Hey Rizzo, how you doing, my man?
Is this Camelot?
Your Majesty! My teleportation spell worked? I'm so glad.
It's not like you to be so doubtful of your ability, man.
Yeah, so what I understood is that the knight statues are sort of like the weapon choices and stuff that we'll have. So we get to upgrade basically based on the weapons that we use.
Very well. Before you go, I implore you to approach the knight statues. If you have any more questions, approach. The knights may be dead.
What killed you? What happened to the other knights? Yeah, the only thing that seems a little off are the text boxes. Like I said, the text boxes are just not advancing. Okay, so we have Lancelot Erudite. The art of swordsmanship comes from Lancelot himself, focusing on balance and catering to all styles of combat. So this is what we have equipped. We can equip the Thunder Strike skill. Lancelot summons forth the Might of Thunder, finding his enemies and striking them down. Well, let's equip it. Like I said, it's just weird to know if the... Hey Scott, how you doing, my friend? Weapons and skills. Archer can equip one weapon and one weapon skill from any available knights. By equipping a knight's blade, Excalibur will take the shape of that blade. That's a nice play on it, dude, honestly. By equipping a knight's power, Archer will be able to use that knight's unique skill in battle. Okay, so that's it. It's X is the special skill. Okay, we're doing way more damage now. And our skill down there has a recharge timer. Let's just check what this guy had. Boris smartly prefers to attack enemies from a distance. Okay, so this is like a lance. And we have the slicing orb. Interesting. And we have other ones to uncover. So it really is like Hades style. You choose your weapon, your base skill, and then the other ones we're most likely going to get them on the run. Just want to see if there's anything else we're missing here. And if not, we're going to jump straight in. Most likely, when we get the full game, we're going to have the others here available. But right now, we have only the base one. Yeah, I have many questions. Please don't hesitate to ask, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. What is the astral dimension? This weird dimension. That's it. It isn't where the giants came from. It's like the text is delayed a certain amount of time. And I'm pressing like all the buttons. Why did you resurrect me? Speaking of which, why did you resurrect me anyway? What's our next move? We're in a realm that the architect himself might not rule over. I can't think of a way to get back. This is the only thing so far that I think it could go a little smoother. Like, why do I have to hold down the A button every time? Other questions? But what are the other knights? Is it because we're in the demo, or is it just that that's the way the game works? Okay, let's go on a run. I'm just wondering how much gameplay we're gonna get out of the demo. Hopefully, I'm hoping we get at least like an hour out of it. Like another hour from here on out. Because like, you know, to me, the tutorial doesn't really count. Start of a new journey. We only have one path. We have down. Good, smooth combat so far. Okay, so we have increased critical chance, deal bonus damage for each consecutive hit under limited buff duration. Initiating slash bone damage on undamaged enemies. So this is like initial damage. This is increasing damage as we like sort of combo, if you will, or we have increased crit chance. But this seems to be assigned to the lance. These seem to be assigned to the sword. Let's take the initiated damage. Navigating buff info. Okay, so we can see our buffs. Not too bad. I like that actually, that we can see our buffs in the menu. Some games, I know it's dumb. Like, remember we played, well, for those of you that were here, Evolings a couple of weeks back, which was a roguelike, where it was like a Pokemon-like roguelike. but we couldn't see like the stats of our team in between fights. So like it was really hard to get the strategy going because you don't even know how much HP your guy has left unless you remember exactly how much HP he had left at the end of the last fight. The residents of Camelot that were scattered across the astral dimension can be found during runs. Residents will contribute their services in the kingdom and are required to upgrade the kingdom level. Yeah, that's interesting. Found someone, sire. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Definitely. Trebuchet. I think it's a play on a French name that should be written with an E, but that's fine. I'm so glad to find you safe. This place is dangerous, no? Well, well, you could say I'm handy enough with a hammer. I couldn't compare with your own prowess, your majesty. Your expertise will provide priceless in these difficult times to Trebuchet. Merlin will teleport you back to safety, and then you can serve Camelot again. So I like this. So we're going to meet people, you know, once again, not to compare too much, but Hades-like, where we're going to, and this is how we're going to upgrade our kingdom. So we're going to have new options when we're going to get back. Gonna have to break stuff to collect gold. Was the purple mark just that the dude was here? Yeah, I think that's all it was. Looks like a top-down version of Soldiers, but Soldiers is a very different game to this, like, in gameplay styles. But you're right that the visual art style does feel like that game. Like, the art style resembles it, but the gameplay is, I would say, is different. Very different. Like I said, it feels way more like a Hades game. And so far, I'm actually very impressed. So there's a good chance that Friday night's late stream might be the full version of this game. I would really like to get a download code for it, so I'm going to reach out to P-Cube. We'll see. I'll try and see who's handling their PR stuff for this game. Hopefully we can get a download code, but even if we don't, I'll just buy I might buy the game. The second something disappears from his field of vision, they're gone in his mind. No concept of object permanence inside that brilliant mind of his. Alone in the wilderness. This is no place for a woman. Yeah, the only thing I would really like them to do is work on the smoothness of these dialogue boxes, because it's making the chat feel strenuous. Is there any reason why you're standing here by yourself? Oh, better question would be that we are all doing in this plane. See, like this, of course, you noticed. You see, that wasn't the end of the conversation, but I can't get to the next text box. I'm pressing down, I'm pressing A, I'm pressing left, right. The dimension is noisy and sticky. Yeah, no, there is a light problem with the text boxes, guys. So this needs to be maybe patched up a bit. It's like the text boxes have like a hidden delay before you can hit the next one. So we probably missed a long part of the dialogues from the start, because now I'm like really giving it time to load. Come on, come on. It might even be... Are we done? What are you doing here? Would you go home to Camelot? Oh, I'm glad to help you, Lionel. As long as you're enjoying the games, that's the most important thing to me. I'm glad that you enjoy watching me play the games, and it helps you choose some games that you're interested in. But I mean, hopefully, like, the normal runs won't probably be this dialogue filled. So, most likely, I mean, once we get everything set up, it's not going to be as annoying. Come on, you can do it. Okay, we're gonna skip because I'm Come on, guys. Come on. Do it, Morgana. Tell us. Okay, so this is basically... I read about this. So basically, she is going to give us a blessings in exchange for a curse. However, we don't know what they're going to be ahead of time. So this is actually what you might call it, Curse of the Dead Gods. So it's like blending elements of Hades and Curse of the Dead Gods, which are two excellent roguelikes. Let's try it, because like we're here to test things out. So reduce enemy health. What did we get? Can we see it? Yeah, okay. Reduce enemy health in the forest area. Reduce dash speed. Ugh, that sort of sucks. It doesn't seem that bad though. But I like that aspect of the gameplay. However, it's going to put a lot of unpredictability. Like, it's going to take a lot of the choice out of your hand and be like, do you get lucky or do you get unlucky? Use the fountains to replenish missing HP. Each fountain can be used only once per run. We're full HP, so we're not going to use it yet, because we can teleport back, right? And it's weird that some we get dialogues and some we don't. Yes. Affirmative, sir.
A statue of Lancelot in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of games have to think about text size on the Switch, but I think a lot of games put that as a back thought, and
Lancelot,
they don't think about portable mode as much.
Well.
Which is odd because it's one of the highest selling points of the Switch. But especially cross-platform games, you'll see, have a bigger problem than games that are solely on the Switch. Yeah, these dialogues are like a little bit rough. Okay, one enemy hit fires electrical bolts at near chain lightning slash. Attack speed upgrade or thunderstrike damage upgrade. On enemy hit fires electrical bolts at nearby monsters. That actually feels like it's going to be the best. I mean, this is going to give us, like, AoE damage, like maybe not right now, but if we can compound it, we're going to get AoE damage. And yeah, so we can, like, definitely teleport back to the fountain. So it's really a good thing to not use the fountain till you really need it. Okay, spawns a large puddle that inflicts poison. Increase kill chance for each consecutive hit between 2 seconds. So every time we hit, okay, each consecutive hit under limited time. We're gonna go with Factorial Strike here. This is the one we actually skipped last time. We're gonna get bonus damage when we get consecutive hits within 3 seconds. Dude, we probably got hit there because we had lower dodge. Because I dodged pretty much as soon as an attack was announced, but it wasn't fast enough. Okay, so Thunderstrike, critical damage upgrade. Damage upgrade, attack speed. We're gonna go for damage. I like hitting hard. We're probably gonna take some attack speed to even it out, just so that it's smoother. But I'm gonna start with damage. Honestly though, I am really liking the game so far, guys. Like, if it's not showing so far, I'm complaining about the text boxes just because it is unfortunately annoying, and we're getting a lot of text boxes right now. But seriously, overall though, gameplay wise, amazing. Now this is probably just like a initial little run here. New giant. Okay.
Enemies are
What's the
bigger,
link here?
but no giant. There's this rock machinery, though. Not unlike the portal that you used back in Camelot to send me out here, Merlin.
I see. Unfortunate. But it seems like it moved
Like, the attitude's
to the
fun.
other part of the forest.
Which is why I really hope that they smooth out
Do
the
I have to
text
walk?
boxes, because if they do, I'm pretty sure a lot of this dialogue
Why
is
do
very
your little feet
like
hurt,
it's gonna be really encompassing. And like I said,
Do you
that's what made
comprehend who
Hades
you're
Hades,
talking to,
and
Merlin?
this game seems to have all the elements it needs to
Jest,
set
my
this up.
king. Merely
Now, can we leave?
jest.
Because
You
there was a
can
different
use the
path I could have
portal.
taken over
I
there.
assure you,
None
Let's
of
go
your
look
assurances
first
are
before we take that.
particularly
I want to go look
Very
because there was a path that we skipped. You know, at the fountain, we had a choice of going 2 ways. Actually, we can teleport, right? See, we could go up here. I'm gonna go here first. Aha! Oh, nice. Okay. A vial of elixir capable of instantly healing a few bruises and small cuts, plus 4 HP. Nice. A secretly granted plus grace. Seem a random blessing. Increased critical chance. Savage ring. Bonus damage after taking damage. Wind pendant. Attack speed increased 10%. And we have 154. So, do we get to keep these? Let's just buy a potion. I just want to see if we get to keep these when we teleport to wherever we're going. How the heck do I use the potion? I bought it, right? Oh, it's just instant use. Okay. Okay. So I can't take the potion to use it later. It's an instant use thing. Okay, good. So that's good to know. I just got my mother digital copy pre-ordered and my game voucher early. Nice. Yeah, the game voucher deal is really good, especially right now with like 2 first-party games coming out back to back. It's a really good deal, the Mario voucher. But I'm glad you got that pre-ordered. I've got the physical version. I'm going to be picking it up. Now, I messed up the schedule for Sonic. I said I'd be off the day that Sonic comes out to play it live. I messed up my work schedule, and I'm not off. I don't get to make my work schedule, but I can sort of play around a bit with it. And there's no way for me to get the actual day Sonic's coming out. I'm going to try to work on something between now and the 17th. But that originally I was super excited for that, and then it turned out I messed up. So let's teleport away. See if this brings us back to Camelot, or if we're going to like a second part of the dungeon. Calling it a dungeon even though it's not like dungeony, it still is a dungeon. Oh, we're going to another part of the dungeon. Nice. Ouch.
I'm here.
Okay, these guys are getting a little tougher now. However, the fact that there's branching paths, now the teleport ability like makes perfect sense. And it's actually super smart that they did that, because you won't have, like, when I want to explore now the other way I could have gone at the start, I won't have to walk all the way back. I know it's dumb, but it's true that you just lose stupid time in games sometimes for that stuff. Okay, so Thunderstrike. Stun, damage upgrade, critical chance upgrade. Let's upgrade our damage on the lightning strikes. I wonder if because I took both buffs from what you may call them from Lancelot. Now I'm walking back because, like, honestly, teleported, like, we're only 2 screens away. But I'm wondering if you take like divided skills, are you gonna get like divided statues? You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna get like one? Sometimes like, it's the reason I'm only getting Lancelot statues because I took both the sword skill and the ability from Lancelot. That's basically the better way of formulating the question I had. Because like right now all we're getting is Lancelot statues, which I'm not complaining because it matches up with the skill I chose. But I think you guys are getting where my question's going. It's like, is this because I chose both skill and sword skill from Lancelot? And if I would have mixed it up, would I be getting mixed statues? Because that can be something really important strategy-wise on the run. Yeah, I did play Cult of the Lamb. I actually streamed it, Tony. I loved Cult of the Lamb. It was my top game of 2022, I think. I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't top, it was top 2. If I didn't make, because I was debating long time between Cult of the Lamb and I have a blank. But basically, when I made my top 10 list of 2022, Cult of the Lamb was either number 1 or number 2. And I think I made it number 1 based on the originality of the gameplay. Thunderstrike damage upgrade. Oh, plus 80. Orendite damage upgrade. Plus 40. I'm going to upgrade my sword strikes. Let's be honest. Even if the special ability does a lot of damage to things, our sword strikes are way more persistent. Like, we hit everything with our sword. Oh, something new. Panpiper. Are we going to get the full dialogue this time? Hello, who's there? What did I say yes to? Okay, so it's like, oh, okay, so it's like challenges in Hades. Nice, once again. Like, honestly, the game has enough originality to its mechanics where it doesn't matter if it's like boring mechanics from Hades. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm comparing it a lot, but it's not like a clone, you know what I mean? There's like a lot of stuff it's doing its own style. But it is pouring a lot of mechanics that work very well in that game. Yeah, I hope they reversed their decision, because you know that when the whole Unity engine crap stuff was going down, they wanted to stop selling the game starting in January, meaning that this could be the last DLC pack we get. Now, I don't know if they officially reversed their decision. I'd have to check, actually. Because they basically wanted to stop developing for the game because they were like, you know, F this, we're not gonna give Unity like dumb amounts of money for nothing. I don't think so. Like, had Unity not reversed their decision, I don't think they were joking. Such arrogance. Wow, Merlin is giving the wise advice there.
If you don't answer me this instant, I will strike you down.
I thought we were supposed to survive 3 waves of enemies. That felt like just 1 wave.
Sire, just kill him and be done with it.
Damn, we actually tried to kill him. That's funny.
He's clearly dangerous.
The dude's the dude is impervious to Excalibur. Yeah, they did. Like I said, the only thing is that they did hurt their brand a ton by doing what they did. Just because now people are always going to have in the back of their mind, like, when are they going to try it again? You know what I mean? So do you want to invest like 3 years into a project? Because like indie developers sometimes work 3 to 5 years on a game. Are they going to want to invest 3 to 5 years on a game and then realize halfway through that they're going to try to F them again?
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, I know they were. I think they were serious too. I think they were 100% serious, where they were just like, you know what? We'll move on to our next game, not on Unity. Hey. And would have just been funny, like, you make a Cult of the Lamb 2 not on Unity. You know what I mean? Like, or I don't know if they could have, like, I know it would have seriously changed most likely the fundamentals of the game, but imagine they would re-release it on a different engine. They would just, like, take the time to rework it for a different engine. Now, I do have to concentrate a little bit because I took, like, stupid damage here. I took a lot of stupid damage there. But I am enjoying that the run is getting more difficult, because I was worried that the game was going to be too easy. Well, either way, it's Tony. I'm just glad they reversed their decision, because even if it was just for new projects, it was weird, and they did want to apply it retroactively at the beginning. Like when they tried to make the change, they did try to do it retroactively. But either way, like, you know, I'm glad they reversed their decision, because I think they have a good engine. They also have a good engine for indie developers. Like it's easy to learn, and a lot of good indie developers were like pretty well versed in it. Okay, we're gonna up our life fully. Either way, like, I'm just glad they reversed their decision, and it was the right thing to do. Let's take a random blessing. Let's buy one of these. Oh dang! Okay, it's totally random. We don't even get a choice. So our move speed was upped. I'm just gonna be more careful now, because now we spend a lot of cash there just to like re-up ourselves to the max. Ouch. I literally stepped right into the trap. Honestly though, I really like the control system. Control system is super smooth. And now we're getting different things. Spawn barrier that deflects projectiles. Because this abilities increase cleave wide. Cleave radius. Okay, let's try this. Is this like an ability? Okay, we're gonna get a little tutorial here.
I see you have equipped an active blessing. The souls of the knights have detected your presence. Even in death, they come to your aid.
My knights, are you sure they're truly dead?
I am certain, my king.
So press
If
L
they
and
were
R to
not,
consume the
it would
blessing
not be
meter and use an
possible for them
active blessing.
To aid you in this. Some of their
Okay.
blessings will accord
Fill
more
the meter by
strongly
collecting
to the
spirit
knight's
orbs.
weapon and
Oh,
fighting style.
nice. So this ability
You would do
refills
well
when
to
we
note
actually
the
hit
color of
things.
the insignia before you accept each blessing.
It's very fun, Squirrel. Thanks for letting me know. I actually wanted to try it out. Oh my god, there are so many games right now. It is insane. I love Tide the Tasmanian Tiger. I played all of them. And I couldn't wait to try the 4. But they made it a 2.5D platformer, right, Squirrel? Is there a sound delay? Maybe it could be my card though. Let me know if the gameplay seems delayed. If the gameplay sounds do seem delayed, let me know, because it could be my card, my capture card, and I'll reset it. Okay, if it is. If not, either way, I'll reset it after we're done tonight. You know what? I feel like we can go on without the fountain for the moment, where we're healthy enough. We'll keep it to teleport back. Unless this is the boss. This feels like this is the boss, isn't it? Let's use the fountain. I'm like, it feels like it's the boss. So L is... I like that they mix in skills. Oh my god, it's the same dude that was beating the crap out of us. The game sound has a long delay. Can anyone else tell me if the game sound seems like it's delayed, please? Because no offense, I just want to know if it's just you or if it's everyone. And if it is everyone, I'm going to reset. Once we're done with the boss fight, I will reset my capture card. At least this time it's not like we're scratching. It still most likely is going to be a long-ass fight. I have to not forget to use my electric ability when it's up. Okay, I was stuck like under his legs. It doesn't work. It doesn't work to deflect that stuff. That really sucked. We might lose this one, boys. And girls. Sorry. I'm usually used to having a mostly male chat. Sorry about that. By focus, we can still get this done. Oh my god, we're so close. Oh my god, we got it. Booyah! Batman was delayed, sounds fishy. I'm worried that it's gonna run crappily. Like, not the first game. The first game's most likely gonna run fine. Second game, I don't think it's gonna be too challenging, but we're most likely gonna see a visual, like, drop down from the first one. I'm wondering, like, I think they're having trouble with the third one. If you want my honest opinion, I think they're having trouble with the third one. That's most likely why this happened. We did it! Yay! The giant is dead. Yes, it is a roguelike, Frenchie. It is a roguelike, and it is a very, very good one so far. I am extremely impressed. I wasn't expecting a new good roguelike like this to come out. But this is just a demo for the moment, but personally, I'm already convinced to buy the game. Does the sound seem delayed, by the way, guys? More giants awaiting the full version. Oh my god. We finished the demo. God dang it. Upgrade available. How does the upgrade work? Can we use the upgrades, or is it because it's the demo version we can't? Feels like we can't. Wargroove pissed you off today? What was wrong with Wargroove? That is a strong likelihood, Tony. Yeah, it's gonna give you some annoying objectives like that from time to time, but overall the game is still good. Come on, Rage. It's still good overall. I agree. There can be some objectives. Just like I compared it to Advance Wars. You can't add any new units on mission? It's bugged out? I didn't get any bugs so far playing it. But, you know, I'm just remembering like... Oh, you only have 5 guys to complete a stage. Yeah, but think of Advance Wars. There are some levels like that. Like, you really have to think of the strategy that they're asking you to employ. Like, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just like, if you really get stuck on one level, don't feel bad looking at a guide. Like, I've done it for Advance Wars before. Like, if I've given a mission like 3 or 4 tries, invested over like 30 minutes into a try and then like failed like 3 or 4 times, and chasing a ghost, lose after 29 turns. Like, yeah, don't feel bad. Like, from time to time, like, and I don't do it often, but like I've done it. Like when I did my replaythrough of Advance Wars, I think there was like 3 missions that I looked up online that I was like, you know what? The first one, like, I tried it like 3 times now. I invested so much time in each try. You know what? I'm just going to look up a guide online. What am I not seeing? Yeah, exactly. I know, I get that feeling. That's the bad feeling. Like, when you fail at the start, it's not too bad. But when you're like 29 turns in and that's when it happens, I get what you mean. Okay, we're not 100% done. I hope we get to see how the village works. As I feared. My forge did not survive the blast, so he's gonna need money to rebuild it. Truly, you would do it? Why not? Come on, text box. Okay, but how do I rebuild it? Do we get to see that? Like, can I try another run with the other weapon? Like, I know we finished the demo theoretically, but can I still try another run with the other weapon? Or wait. I think we can't upgrade the weapons and stuff. This actually looks interesting too as a weapon. Oh my god, and it's like ranged. Chickens. It's not like Zelda. We can't beat up on the chickens. I'm disappointed. The chickens are there. We should be able to beat up on them. Yeah, I have many questions, but I don't enjoy the text boxes, dude. November is Mario RPG, so that's not a good... I think Batman Delayed could have also to do with October being so full. It could be. It could be. I just find that the Batman collection is one of those games that it doesn't have to depend on initial sales. It's one of those games you're going to pick up sort of on top of other games when you want to. So having it out there doesn't... Like, you don't need to do day one sales of that game. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to sell, like there are a lot of games out there, if you don't get, like, like 30% of your initial sales, like within the first like month, you're like 30% of like your total sales, sorry, not initial, total sales in the first month. It's a really bad sign. But other games, I feel like collections can be there for a while and they'll just always sell. One of the best examples is look at the Mega Man collections. I'm sure they have some decent initial sales, but those are collections that most likely people just wishlist and they just pick up one point when, oh, you know what, I've got a few extra bucks, Mega Man's on sale, let's pick it up. And I feel like the Batman collection is going to be one of those. And let's be honest, it's remasters of pre-existing games. They don't need to make that much profit on it for it to be worth it. Sorry, guys. I'm not saying there aren't development costs and costs to porting it to the Switch, but it's not like developing 3 games. It all depends. If you look at the Ninja Gaiden collection, because I would compare the Batman collection more to the Ninja Gaiden collection, like like in the sense that it feels more comparable as a series to Ninja Gaiden, and however more approachable, because Ninja Gaiden is like uber tough. Batman is like anyone can play the Arkham games. Okay, by the way, if you don't know, it's not like, I'm not saying they're not hard, but they're approachable to anyone. Like anyone can get the combat system down, and it's not like a Ninja Gaiden combat system where it depends. Like basically, you can get around most fights with just swinging in every direction. You know what I mean? Like especially in the first couple of games. Now, I know I'm dumbing down the combat system, but like there are more difficult parts to the game, but like it is not a Ninja Gaiden. So, but other than that, I still find the 2 series compare to each other, like to the same public nonetheless. And if you look, Ninja Gaiden's never really dropped below 30. You know, while BioShock's hit like $10 before. And I know BioShock's been out longer, but Ninja Gaiden, like BioShock hit $10. It has been hitting like around $10 for almost 2 years now. And Ninja Gaiden came out like maybe, I feel like 2 or 3 years after BioShock, but it hasn't dropped lower. Personally, I would have thought it would have hit that $20 mark by now. So I don't know, what are you guys feeling? Do we do a second run of this with a different weapon? Or do we switch over to Thunder Ray a bit? Because honestly, I'm good for another hour at least. Personally, like I'm no problem streaming for another hour, maybe even a bit longer. I just want to know, should we continue on with this, or since we pretty much played through the demo content, you know, is it worth like going over this again? So, you'd like to see Thunder Ray? Okay. We will play Thunder Ray, guys. So, I'm gonna have to split the stream tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna republish Thunder Ray separately. I'm gonna basically I'll leave the stream as is, and then what I'll do is I'll take the Thunder Ray section and I'll publish it under a separate video that says Thunder Ray, just because I don't like. There's no way in the title I can fit Let's Play Knights vs. Giants, The Broken Excalibur, and Thunder Ray on Nintendo Switch. It's just gonna be a dumbass title. So I'm gonna switch over directly, and we're gonna take a look. By the way, how was the sound? Was the sound delayed, guys? Before I start Thunder Ray up, because if I need to restart my capture card, I'm gonna do it now before we start up Thunder Ray. Not for you, Frenchy Mom. Okay. Sound seems good. Okay. Let's go Thunder Ray. Now, I have played a bit of Thunder Ray. We're going to be playing, by the way, on rookie or amateur or the easy level, okay? By the way, normally I don't play easy, but for this we're going to play easy. And I'll explain to you why, because I played it today. I did manage to beat the first 3 guys on like normal or medium, if you will. But it does take like 10 or 12 tries, and you've really got to get like all the... Like, even on medium, there's a huge difference between easy and medium. And medium, you've really got to get the patterns down. And it's not that I'm against patterns, but since we only have an hour, and I want to see as many fights as we can see, I'll play it on the easy rookie mode. Yeah, me too. I hope Mario plus Rabbids get the second one gets like a visual and upgrade for Switch 2. I do hope we get that. Now, if you don't know what Thunder Ray is, just before we jump in, by the way, it is basically Punch-Out reinvented as with an anime style. Okay, like reimagined with an anime style and a slightly deeper combat system. Like, the combat system is slightly deeper. The basics are still there. You're dodging left, right. However, you also can block by pressing up, and you can dodge. You can dodge down by pressing down. And some attacks are going to be high attacks, which you have to dodge down. Some attacks you have to dodge sideways. However, I would say one of the major differences with Punch-Out on this one, with this one and Punch-Out, is each attack you have to know if you have to dodge right or left. I found that personally, right now, this is the biggest challenge thing on me. For me, is that Punch-Out, most attacks you could almost dodge in any direction. As long as you were timed right, it was fine. This one, it's not only about being timed right, it's about basically dodging in the right direction. Okay? And, you know, obviously the bosses have tells and whatnot, but you'll see it is much quicker paced than a Punch-Out is. And I find it more challenging. And also, like, some of the visual cues look very alike. And for the moment, my mind is not catching... basically, I'm a muscle memory guy. If you guys... You've seen me play for months now, for the people that are regular here. Like, I need to muscle memory this stuff. So, it takes me about 12 tries on medium to beat one of the guys. And I don't really want to play the same fight 12 times to beat him. You know what I mean? Tonight, since we have an hour, I want to see as many fighters as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to play on Rookie, most of these. So I beat the first 3 on Contender. And then I started playing Rookie for the next 2. And, like, I managed to beat them within 1 or 2 tries on Rookie. So we're going to play some Rookie tonight, like, so we can get a feel for the game. And by the way, I did confirm all of the patterns are the same, whether you're playing Rookie or Contender. The only difference is basically the guys do dish out less damage and they take more damage. What that means is that it lets you make more mistakes, if you will. Contender, it's just like you can't make that many mistakes if you want to beat the dude. So, let's start it out. First one on Rookie. And we're going to get our story. This is us. Honestly, I'm liking the game so far.
One fighter stands above all the rest.
It just maybe wasn't 100% what I was expecting, and I'll talk about it as we play it.
Undefeated streak, leaving a trail of defeated opponents in his wake.
So this is the tutorial stage. It teaches you. You see at the top there, you get all of them, but basically, X8
lost its charm as he longed for a worthy rival to test him.
Like face shots, body shots.
Retirement caught Rico's
B.
attention, presenting a final chance to challenge Thunder and break his undefeated streak. Rico.
Okay, we're gonna move through the tutorial. We do have to fight him though after.
Hey Thunder, Let's beat this amateur challenger. Remember, fight as I taught you. Press down punch buttons to throw a low attack.
I couldn't remember him. You see, you have to basically you have to know which way to dodge, and
now
like it's all trial or error. So basically, the first fight unless you're playing on easy, the first fight you're gonna fight someone, you're gonna lose it automatically because you have to learn the patterns.
Press down to dodge and avoid high attacks. You can also stop high attacks.
We do have a super meter on this. It basically accumulates when you do attacks, and it gives like a major attack like that.
Let's take this guy down.
Yeah, the art style is amazing. I love the art style here. And basically, when the guy's down, you can recharge your health.
He's a tough one. Show him what your super meter is full.
Wrong way.
Press both charge buttons for a special attack.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now win this battle.
So that's it. If you do your little pose, you get some life back. Oh, dang.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we take him down. Like I said, on Rookie, it's not that bad. You can mess up a lot. The game sounds too high. I'll turn it down. It was lower for the other one because the voice. I knew the voice was low. Give me a sec, guys. I'll fix that really quick. There. That should be much better. Sorry about that, guys.
You win. The fight ends within minutes, showcasing Ray's unmatched skills, leaving the audience in awe.
This is the part where I found it like a little
mark the culmination of an
not
extraordinary
as
journey.
interesting.
Suddenly, a peculiar alien creature points a gun at Ray and blasts him.
Basically, the story is that we get abducted by aliens and we have to fight like in an alien boxing league.
Within a few seconds,
But I'm gonna,
he found himself
and
standing
the
in a
only
completely
reason
different
why I'm gonna say
environment.
that it's like not super interesting here,
A massive creature
it's
locks
not,
eyes with
the
Ray and
concept
rushes
itself
at
is
him
cool,
immediately.
but you'll see story-wise, at least so far, I'm getting very little from the story. I don't know once Kilos. Everyone else seemed to say that the delay was okay, but it's very possible. If anyone realizes that there is a delay, please let me know in the chat so I can restart my capture card. Okay, because it does happen from time to time. And yes, my voice will be okay, but the game sound is the one that will be delayed. Exactly. And I find that it's a missing opportunity because you saw that opening scene. It was amazing. When I saw that opening scene, I was expecting to get like a little cutscene like that in between each fight. Really exciting, really like getting you pumped up. But once you pass this point in the game, you'll see you get some tiny introductions, but it's more like saying what the fighter is, but they don't add anything else to the actual like space abduction story. It's just like, oh, you're fighting this next dude. Okay. So let's try our next dude. But like I said, the gameplay itself is extremely fun. If you like old school Punch-Out, if you like just arcade style games, visually the game is beautiful. Okay, I'll restart my capture card. We won't take a chance, guys. After this one, after this fight, I'll restart my capture card. It'll take just a couple of minutes.
Backbreaker.
I can't remember which way to dodge his attacks, but we'll
It's like
figure it
they're
out as
putting
we
you to
go.
the test in this galactic tournament, you know?
Okay, so it's...
Watch out. This challenger is a colossal cyborg, so be careful. The only way out is to keep winning.
Ready,
Oh, that's...
fight.
So, I'm, by the way, normally it's a little tougher than this the first time. I've played them before, so I do know the basics. Except this attack. I haven't figured out how to block that one.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, he blocked.
Special power.
And there. Okay, guys, I'll fix it up. Give me a sec. It's most likely my capture card that just needs a restart. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna go restart it.
Oh,
You win.
The good news is you won't lose me. It's just the game is gonna look like it's the game just froze. So don't worry, I'm gonna unfreeze it in a minute. But it's not any longer than that. You guys are probably gonna see my desk for a sec. Not even. The webcam is like probably against. There we go. So hopefully that fixed the sounds. No, well, thank you for letting me know, guys, and thank you once, Kilos. Sorry I didn't believe you before. My bad. I should have believed you. Should have known you were telling me the truth and it wasn't you. You're definitely at an advantage at being a crotch punching level. Exactly. And the art style, though, guys, this game, like I said, it's really, you'll see, but look, like story-wise, we're not going to get much here. This is where sort of I was getting a little disappointed. It's just like, hey, this dude.
Millennial Cobra.
But it's an arcade style game, so see, like nothing.
fight.
And also, what I found weird is now my super has 2 levels, but like no one explained this to me. Like no one explained to in the game why all of a sudden your super has 2 levels.
Kids of hell.
1, 2, 3.
Tag.
Oh, dang. Okay.
1,
He managed to knock me down.
1, 2, 3.
We have a maxed out special.
Mega claw. Mega claw. Tag.
Oh my god, man. Oh no.
One,
Actually might lose to him.
three,
He goes like in ultra mode. He's like ultra instinct. Oh no, I got him.
oh,
It's okay, that will be $10. No problem, my man. Yeah, I did super crappy in that fight, by the way. So basically, when he does his kicks crap, you have to... His kicks, when you see him lean back and put his arms down, you've got to dodge to the same side as he's leaning. Okay? Because I beat this guy on medium. So you've got to dodge to the same side that he's leaning. And when he's doing... When he backs his hand up, you just got to dodge down. And when he does his like back up to do his like drop kick, you've got to move to the side he's on once again. And that's where I said that like the story mode would have been really appreciated, because a few seconds, like a few extra, a little bit of time in between each fight would have really been cool. But they have some really cool gimmick fights in this one. Like this is a really cool gimmick fight where you're fighting like a sorceress who basically is super weak, but she has a shield. So basically you have to break her shield as fast as possible to then beat the living crap out of her.
She is willing to employ all sorts of magical spells to defeat you.
But you see what I mean? Is like, why aren't we getting
Continue
another
breaking
awesome
through her spell
cutscene?
shield and emerge victorious.
ready, fight.
Okay, that was just dumb on my part. Oh my god.
Cross of fire. Attack! Attack! Kiss of hell! Attack!
Okay, we're not gonna waste our super on her at this point. Oh my god, I always make that mistake on that first attack.
1, 2, 3.
Kiss of hell!
My god. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Giga explosion!
Okay, when we're confused, honestly, so far I just beat down the thing because dodging is the opposite direction you normally dodge.
Kiss of hell!
God dang it. I wasted my special. I was a little bit late.
1, 2,
We're just gonna beat down the bubble. And then I'm gonna unleash my special attack. And we're gonna beat the living crud out of her.
oh.
It is very possible. I think we have like 7 or 8 in this, or is it 10? We'll see. We'll try and get as far as we can, because like I said, on easy, I can pretty much beat the opponents pretty quickly. Not the arcade punch outs. Yeah, the arcade punch outs are shorter. But the NES punch outs, you've got like 10 or 12 fights in regular Punch-Out, like Mike Tyson's. Now, this guy is new. I haven't fought this guy yet, so we're going to get a fresh fight. Sorry, guys, I wanted to move the way through the fights so we could get our fresh fight. Warm Lord. Warlord. Okay. I'm super like, I'm just beating on him, but I should be looking at his attacks instead. I'm not getting his attacks. Like, I get he shifts the knife. I'm totally not getting these attacks. My only chance there was to knock him down to get some life back before he knocks me down a second time.
Poisoned.
I'm gonna get him just because I'm like freaking. Now, this is a little sucky that I was just able to like mash him out on easy. I really need to refight him on medium, and honestly, I'm not getting his knife juggle stuff because I felt like when he knife juggled to the like, if I tried to dodge the side of the knife, it wasn't working, and when I tried to dodge opposite to the knife, it wasn't working either. But it might have been because he's alternating low and high attacks, and when I tried to dodge to the side of the knife, it was maybe a high attack that I needed to dodge low. Well, actually, I have a 4-day weekend, which is why we're going to be streaming 3 nights in a row, guys. Like, I don't mind being tired over the next couple of days because I've got 4 days off after that. So hopefully we're going to make... Hopefully I'm going to be able to catch up on a lot of content that I haven't been able to make. Like, number one, I want to talk about the Hall Effect controllers I got. So I got the Hall Effect controller from Nixie, like the Pro controller, the Chaos controller, but with the Hall Effect joysticks. But I also got from them their new versions of the... hold on. There are new versions of the... Nixie joypads, also with Hall Effect now, so there should never be any drift in these. And so far, it's been very positive. Just letting you know, it's been very positive. So theoretically, I'm not going anywhere. Obviously, I'm going to be taking some time off, chilling with the family, but I'm also going to be hopefully working on a lot of content for you guys. And, you know, we have to get the eShop deals back to 2 times a week. Honestly, I only missed, like, last week where I only did 1 video. But at the same time, to be honest, there were some really awesome big deals, but there weren't that many deals. And one thing you'll learn about me if you watch long time my videos, I hate making videos just to make a video. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make a Obviously, some deal videos are going to be better than others, okay? But I hate making a deal video where I'm like not excited about any of the deals, and I'm gonna combine them in one rage. I'm gonna do the 2 in one video because basically I already covered both of these, like the controller and the Joy-Cons, regularly. The only thing I didn't cover is the Hall Effect versions now with the upgraded Hall Effect version, so I'm gonna do them both in one video. To you know, I mean, I'm not gonna do one video for each, so don't worry, my man. You're gonna get them both in one video. Because we're not gonna do as full of a review as we did. I'm gonna say, like, if you want it, you know, if you want the full effect review, just look at the one I did already on both of these controllers. We're gonna talk about what's different about these, or what's different about the feeling of these. Because actually on this controller, they actually seem to have changed the D-pad as well. Because the D-pad, even though I've broken it in now, the D-pad is a little stiffer on this one, which is good for platformers, but a little rougher for fighting games. So there's ups and downsides of the changes they've made. Hey, well, one, how you doing, my man? We are trying Thunder Ray now. We finished the demo of Knights versus Giant. So if you did want to check that one out, you can check it out, you know, on the replay that I'm going to post up later. So if you came for that, we're now at Thunder Ray. So, but both things will be posted. I'm also going to be reposting Thunder Ray separately. And by the way, like I said, I'm playing like a little garbagey tonight because we're playing fights I haven't played yet. And this is really a game that if you want to learn the fights, you have to play them at least twice. Like, yes, you can maybe pick up on a couple of fights, like a couple of things.
Is a mystical being who commands time and space.
Okay.
Never assume the fight is over until he actually explodes. I trust you. No question about it.
Ready.
Let's give him a couple of punches to start out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that was not the way to dodge that one. Now we have 3 super meters. My god, like, there's no way you can know what to do here unless you've seen them all. Okay, now I have to figure out what the tells are, because this one we might actually have to play a second. Oof, so that one we have to dodge sideways, then center. Sideways, that was the sideways, then center one. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
What? Wow, our super level 3 like freaking knocked him out, like his full health bar out at once. What was this one? Down? No.
Dimension trail.
Oh my god. We're out, guys.
You lose.
Oof. Yeah, this one is like... No, I did not... Oh, man, I have to do the Castlevania review, too. I want to do Castlevania review. Like, I know I'm late now, and maybe no one's gonna watch it, but... Okay, how is that not a down? That doesn't make sense. That does like that made no okay. I got it. It's because I dodged down too early.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. When he points, I've gotta dodge. Basically, I'm trying to beat him down. So I can keep my super for the third portion. And we got him. Unless... What? That is garbage.
Dimension trail. Dimension trail.
Oh my god, man. We got him by like one hit.
Oh.
You win.
Booyah. The worst freaking fight on Earth. Look, by the way, I know this is a freaking... Man. Like... The good part about this game is it's not long, but it's developed that if you want to play it on Contender, like I said, you're going to have to do each level, like, no joke, at least 4 or 5 times. And if you're shitty like me, you're going to have to do it at least a dozen times, okay? So, there's not that many levels, but to beat the game on high difficulties, you're going to have to play each level a ton of times. Honestly, the Castlevania show is really good though, Rage. Because it doesn't, like... And I think Castlevania is one of the perfect series for this. Where Castlevania has a lot of lore, but doesn't have a constructed storyline. You know what I mean? Like, the games themselves, there's events in the games, but they don't have a constructed narrative. Okay? What that means is it gives a lot of leeway to do what you want with the games. And no joke, if you haven't watched the Castlevania series, or maybe you did and you just didn't like it, and that's perfectly fine, you're allowed to not like it. But if you haven't watched it or tried watching it, give it a shot. It is really good. I liked the last season. I do have some thoughts on it because there were some down parts of the season. Now, I'm going to do a spoiler-free review where I'm just going to be talking about general points. But I'm actually really looking forward to Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is one of my favorite, like, action series. And I'm sort of sad that I'm not up to date on the series, actually, because now I have a PS5. And I didn't have a PS4. Well, I had a PS4, but I wasn't playing it. But I have to play Devil May Cry 5. I haven't played the 5 yet. Like, I played a bit of it, but I haven't beaten it. And I have to do that. Football's great, my man. All of them except 5, yeah. 5 is supposedly the best. I even played that weird one where they reinvented Devil May Cry, like... I played it on PC, actually. The one, you know, Devil May Cry, where they sort of tried to reset the series, like a reinvention of the series. Wasn't that good, but Devil May Cry 4 I loved. Like, Devil May Cry 3 is still my favorite, but most likely because I haven't played all the way through 5. I'm pretty sure if once I play through 5, 5 will be my favorite. Now, this guy looks like Piccolo. Like, just by his shadow, this guy looks like Piccolo. Let's see if it is Piccolo.
We are at the final stages of the tournament.
Oh my god, we're already at the final
The next
stages.
fight is against none other than the reigning champion of... But wait! Oh no, what a brutal attack. This guy sounds familiar.
Is that the guy that we beat at the beginning, but he's reinvented it? Yeah, it is.
Evil Rico.
It's freaking Evil Rico.
It looks like Rico.
Hey, no problem, Frenchie
modified
Moms.
into a
Thank you for
spider
stopping
sea
by,
dragon.
man. Thank you so much.
Use his fighting style to continue the winning streak.
Ready, Fight.
Oh my god, I'm sucking it up. The worst is... Wow.
1, 2,
He just has like crazy combination attacks. Oh my god. Making all the wrong choices.
2, 3.
Confused. Confused.
Oh my god. I wasted my freaking super attack.
3, 4. One, two, three.
What's happening?
Confused.
Oh my god. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Whoa. Yeah, he goes freaking like nuclear. I can't imagine playing this like right now on Contender, man. Especially not this late at night when I have got a couple of beers in me. And fudge you, Rico, man.
One, two, three.
Confused.
One, two, three.
Okay. I could land a super attack there, so I didn't take a chance.
7.
Oh my god, he's letting me regen so much.
Confused.
One, two, three, 4.
Confused.
Yeah, honestly, I did try it in handheld today, and yes, it really looks even better in handheld, theoretically. Like, the screen is smaller, but yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, this game has a lot going for it. It just could have been even a level extra had they, like, just put a little bit of better storyline into it. Like, the setup is super good. super good, the setup, but they're missing just a little bit. I'm looking forward to seeing the ending. I haven't seen the ending. Maybe we get a really nice cutscene at the end that like sort of wraps it all up. Imagine this must be like the last boss, right? Because like it's feeling like last bossy. Because we've already got like a return fighter. Okay, can I freaking dodge one of these in the right direction? Because this is pure the second guy. Because this is really just the second guy, but like mutated. Oh my god. Can I oh my god.
Poison.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like I'm not dodging one in the right direction.
You win.
Like I'm getting all rank D's and rank E's because I'm
is finally defeated, and his remains begin to melt into the ground. Ray, the undisputed champion, now challenges the mastermind behind this tournament. The sky tears apart like paper. Everything becomes crimson as blood rains down, followed by the unsettling descent of flesh and lifeless bodies. The place fills with rotting corpses. Ray sees a large figure and other silhouettes beside. He is coming. Ray
That
can't
just
contain
sounds
his
bad.
excitement as he waits for him.
He is coming. Like what? Is it because I didn't beat it on like medium? Is that it? Was that it? Or is it like, is it DLC that's coming out later? Let me just, I just want to check online if it's because I didn't play it on Contender. Let me just see, Thunder Ray final boss. No, it is the okay, yeah, no, Master Ziglax was the final boss. Let me just see quick. I'll see if there's a cutscene we missed. Because anyway, that guy wasn't like... Yeah, man, it's over already. That's what I said. The game looks good. I just got the feeling that... But like I said, guys, I played it on easy on Rookie, okay? On Contender, this would have taken me like at least another 2-3 hours. Like, no joke, the first 3 guys, it took me like an hour to beat the first 3 guys. We beat the whole game in an hour, okay? But that's because I played on easy. Okay, there was like a tiny cutscene at the end of the credits, but honestly, it's like no, it's the he is coming thing. Never mind. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, basically, if you really pick up this game, you should really try to play it through on Contender. Like, for you guys, I wanted to play it on easy because if you would have seen me do, like, 2 fights in the whole stream, would have just been boring. You know what I mean? However, playing through the game on basically on Rookie, we got to see each and every fight, you know, just to get an idea of what it looks like visually, the sound, everything about the game. And look, it's just, everything is good here. It's just too short. And the storyline is amazing, but they didn't go deep enough into it. Like, we should be getting a tiny cutscene introducing each one of the characters and giving you, like, you know, I don't know, like, just an entrance scene where the guy comes to the scene and, like, you know, this guy is the bounty hunter that in galaxies and has killed 10,000 people and blah. You get what I mean? Like a setup to who this dude is and why is he a badass. So that when we beat him, you feel like you beat a badass. Like if they would have done a small intro cutscene to each and every character, already that would have felt a level more grandiose. Like as it stands, I would give this game like a 7. Okay, it's $20 about. It's selling around $20 in my opinion. I bought it, but I'm not sure how much I paid because I never look at that when I buy it. It's selling for $15. So it's actually a decent price considering the game. You know what I mean? Like, but so at $15 you're getting a decent, you know, a decent offering. My PS5 grid video was pretty great. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. That took so freaking long to film. Like, the mod videos, that's what always sucks about them, is that I love doing them. However, they get very little views, and they take so long to do. Not because it's hard, just setting the camera up to film each and every step, and going through each and every step one by one. Like, that exact controller to mod, if I'm not filming, no joke, takes me like 25 minutes. But because I was filming the mod, it took me like 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's fun, but I'm like, I wish more people would watch them. And it's fine. I mean, I'm not saying, hey guys, go watch the video for nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, I wish the channel would get more interest into that, because then it would be easier for me to validate putting in the time. Does that make sense? Like, it's just that when I look at a video that I put like from start to finish like 6 hours into and it got like 500 views, in my mind I'm like, ugh, I could have taken that 6 hours, done an extra eShop deals video that week, like done my second eShop deals video, and like, you know, 20 times more people would have watched it. Yeah, well, I did a big thing because I did like the modding, like the repaneling of the PS5 and the reshelling of the controller in one. I didn't want to do 2 videos. Like, I didn't want to do 2 videos because, in my opinion, I was like, it's not worthwhile, especially that I'm not, you know, like, if the channel was PlayStation centered, then it would have made sense to separate it into 2 videos. But the panels don't, I'm not going to be mean, but the panels don't deserve their own video in the sense that, as I said in the video, it's hard to even call it modding. You know what I mean? Like, I'm basically sticking a couple of things on and switching the panels. The controller, however, no offense, guys, but the PlayStation controller is the hardest controller, or the most annoying. I'm not going to say hard. The most annoying controller to mod out of all of the 3 main consoles. Like, I prefer modding a Pro controller or Joy-Cons to modding a PS5 controller, and even an Xbox controller is easier to mod. Nah, I didn't upgrade the SSD. Honestly, I'm gonna most likely recycle the games, and I'm buying a lot of physical. And I know you still have to install the games, but what I mean is I can always reinstall them later. And if ever one day we get to the point where they want to shut down the PS5 store, at that point, an SSD is probably gonna be like, by the time they shut down the PS5 store, like, we're talking about like maybe 10 years from now, SSDs are going to be so freaking cheap, and you're probably going to get one 4 times bigger with the same performance as what you get currently, that then I'll upgrade. And you get what I mean? Like, I'll upgrade at that point and install all my games at once and be able for like $50 to get like a 25 gigabyte SSD. You know what I mean? Like in 10 years. Yeah, honestly though, personally, I really like, and I said it when I was doing the PlayStation mod, I dislike skins. I am terrible at gluing, at sticking skins on controllers. I'm actually really surprised that I managed to do the PS5 controller, the PS5 console as well as I did. I'm really surprised. Yeah, exactly. Buy like an 8 terabyte for $49 in 5 years. Exactly, Tony. And it's not that it's not a good idea to mod it now. It's that, in my opinion, unless you know you need to have like 10 or 15 games installed at the same time right now, if you're worried about losing your games in the future, like, most likely if they shut down the PS5 store one day, they're gonna let you know 6 months ahead of time that it's shutting down. Then it's time to buy a big SSD and like pack everything on it. But yeah, personally, I hate skins because I'm really bad at gluing them on. I'm really glad that I got like the one on the PS5 console so freaking perfectly, because it looks amazing. And I haven't even redone my own PS5 controller yet, because like I said, I did my friend's before I did mine, because I didn't have enough time to film both that evening. And so I did his. I have to do mine, but I'm going to do the Wave controller. Like, my controller is going to match the PS5. It's going to be freaking amazing. Like, visually, it's going to be amazing. When my kids saw the PS5 the next day, they were like, "Oh my god, Dad, what did you do to the PS5? It looks so amazing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I reskinned it I reshelled it last night, you know, na. And of course, they didn't like the Skull controller as much. They're girls, and Skull controllers, they were like, it's uglier. But my friend really liked the Skull controller, so it turned overall everything turned out great for that mod. You know, and it's like the retro stuff, because I know some people are like, "Oh, I wish you would do more retro stuff." Problem is, the retro stuff doesn't get a lot of views, and it's not that I wouldn't want to do it. If I was a full-time YouTuber, I wouldn't mind doing a few videos that get less views. It's just that right now, every time I do a video like on a retro thing or a mod, it's taking the place of something else that I could be doing that would most likely get better views. You understand? And like, or just make the channel advance quicker. And the quicker the channel advances, the closer I can get to doing this part-time, real part-time, meaning I can take time off work to do more of this, more YouTube, or even going full-time eventually. Just like sponsors, I'm working hard to try to get a few sponsorships, and it's working out right now. I am getting a few sponsorships in there, and I know some people dislike sponsored content, but and I don't even want to say sacrifice, because I wouldn't take a sponsor that I consider bad, but it's an unfortunate necessity that if you want to do it full time, you've gotta eventually go into the sponsors, because yes, YouTube gives a nice base, but it doesn't give, like, you know what I mean, what you need to be full time. So yeah, I'm gonna post up the Thunder Ray playthrough separately on the channel. It's gonna be really fun, because in the end we beat all of them. But yeah, I think we're going to roll it down from here because anyway, I'm coming back tomorrow at 6:30. So, you know what? In like not even 24 hours, we'll be back. Like in like 18 hours, we're going to be back streaming, guys. So basically, yeah, we're going to tomorrow I'm still deciding what we should play. There is a minute possibility that we're going to replay Knights versus Giant, but the full version of the game. Although I do have 1 or 2 other games I do want to play, and since we played the demo, I'll see how the demo views go between now and tomorrow, and we'll sort of decide on that. Gotta do some raids while others gaming and bring in their viewers to your channel. I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna ask people to do it. I'm that kind of person. I hate asking people to do it. Like even Alex, I did 1 video with him so far, and I waited till he asked me. He's like, "Hey, do you want to do a spot on my top 10 Zelda videos?" Like, or it wasn't top 10, but top Zelda like games on the Switch. I'm the kind of guy I hate, like, it's not begging, but I hate asking to be in someone's video. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like go knock on someone's door and be like, "Hey, can I be in your video?" But if someone asks me, I would rarely say no unless I really disagree with the person's content. You know what I mean? Or don't dislike the person's philosophy or whatnot. But like, it wouldn't happen very often that I would say no. I can only think of 1 case currently that I'd say no to, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So I really, if the Montreal Canadiens asked to be in my video, for sure, man, for sure, anytime. If any one of the Montreal Canadiens want to stream with me a game, that would be awesome. Like, let's be honest, Ninja pretty much got to fame because Drake streamed with him. Like, I'm not gonna say he wouldn't have managed to get fame nonetheless, but that really boosted his like recognition online more than anything else. So that's the type of that would be awesome. But I wouldn't go out looking for it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, if God would align things that's what would happen, why not? I can't imagine what beast level must be like. Man, it's scary. I don't even want to try it for the moment. I have to beat everything on Contender first. Anyway, guys, it was a great stream. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we got through 2 really good games, an awesome demo, an awesome game, and honestly, try the demo for Knight versus Giant yourself. Like, if you're not sure about the game, try it yourself. Trust me, it feels great. The game really does feel great. Yeah, it was a great stream, guys, and thank you so much for showing up. We're going to Trinity Trigger. Yes, well, I have Trinity Trigger. I have the collector's edition. I have the collector's edition of Trinity Trigger. I haven't played it yet because I haven't had time, but I have the collector's edition of it physically somewhere in my pile of games. Anyway, hey guys, see ya, and thank you for showing up, and as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video.